So, in my last business, one of the most important elements of growing the business was the team. And team training is really critical. Building a culture, building something that causes them to want to come to work, them to want to grow the business. So team training can be really, really critical. Now, the first step to doing team training, as I say often, is what is the goal? What would you like to achieve by team training? Now, maybe you want to have more of a cohesive team. You want them working together more. Okay, fantastic. That would be one of your goals. Maybe it's like one of the team members is really good, but doesn't work well with others. And so that could be one of your goals. Be sure the goal of team training is very well defined. Now, what's really interesting about team training is a lot of people like to do it because they looked it up on YouTube or Google or even leverage ChatGPT nowadays, and they don't get a facilitator. It's really important to have a facilitator, whether it's me or somebody else, but a facilitator is critical because they're the ones that are making it all happen. They're professionals. They're going to help you achieve that actual goal. Be sure you use a facilitator because they're the ones that are going to actually make it happen. Now, the next thing is, what is the structure? So you could do team training at a ropes course, right? Amazing opportunity because people are afraid. They got to trust other people. There's a lot of elements inside of a ropes course that are very helpful. And there's lots of ropes courses in all kinds of towns. So that structure. Now you might end up with the structure of pieces of a puzzle, and the team's got to work together without talking on how to get the puzzle pieces together. That's a really cool one. One of my clients that did team training, that was his sole business, he did it all on a yacht. And he would have several yachts out at the bay, and that would be the structure, right? So depends on the budget, look what you're trying to do based on the goal, but the structure is really kind of cool because it makes it fun. So team training should definitely be fun, right? And then the most important part of it all is the review, the learnings. And so you've got to have some time, an hour, 2 hours, maybe a little bit more, to review what happened. How did people participate? One of the team trainings we do is actually called Leverage Night. It's a board game, sort of like Monopoly, but it's very interesting, the review afterwards, because some people are misers and they won't invest in growing their business because the game of leverage is about how do you grow your business to a certain level. But there'll be misers that don't invest. There'll be others that borrow money or don't borrow money. What happens in the game of leverage? Now, I've played it probably 50 times, so I do know all the things that happen inside this board game. Now, if you did it without a facilitator, well, you don't have the experience of someone done it 50 times. You don't even know what the review is like. You're not even sure what happened and why it happened. Humans are kind of the same, right? All of the things that happen out there in the world with teams has happened before. So a good facilitator knows these things and watches for those, takes good notes, and talks about it during the follow-up, the review of the team training. So that's how you would do team training. And if you have any comments or questions or even suggestions for others, go ahead and post it in the questions box or the comments box, and love to chat with you about that. My name is Doug Winnie. You can find me at businessasatool.com, businessasatool.com. You can even go there and schedule time with me or some people on my team. You can also call the office 713-936-3814. All right, take care.